Theories of Corporate Governance. Welcome, I'm Dr. Sandhu. There are numerous theories of corporate governance that have addressed the challenges of firm and company governance at various items. So our concern is to address challenges. Corporate governance refers to the process of making decisions and putting those decisions into action in large organizations. Every organization wants to take some decision, and decisions which are leading towards profitability, more productivity. So this is the main concern. There are several theories that describe the relationship between various stakeholders in a business while the business is operating. As we know that there are lots of stakeholders within any organization, like customer, supplier, government, and many others. So we have to align them to get the good results. Here comes the theories: agency theory, stewardship theory, resource dependency theory, stakeholder theory, transaction cost theory, and political theory. This is agency theory, the model of agency theory. At one side, you will find principle leading towards agent, and principle has self-interest and agent has self-interest, and then there is a process of hiring and then performance. Now we will understand what are these points. The relationship between principals such as company shareholders and agents is defined by agency theory, as we have discussed in the model. According to this theory, the company's owners hire the agents to do the work. The director or managers who are shareholders agent delegate work of running the business to the principals. So they will hire managers and executive. They will perform for the company. The agents are expected to act and make decisions. Agents will take decision because they will operate to run the organization. So they are decision makers actually, in the best interest of the principal by the shareholders. On the contrary, agents are not required to make decisions that are in the best interest of the principal. This is on the contrary point. The agent may succumb to self-interest and opportunistic behavior. Two main points: self-interest and opportunistic behavior. Whenever they will get some opportunity, they will move forward, falling short of the principal's expectations, and it will lead towards reduction and losing of interest towards the agent's main agenda. The separation of ownership and control is a key feature of agency theory. Separation of ownership and control. These 2 points are important. People or employee are held accountable. Point of accountability. People or employees are held accountable in their task and responsibility according to the theory. Agents prioritize can be corrected using reward and punishments. So here we can discuss and we can say that whatever is performing, definitely must be accountable for his performance, for his act. And if he is positive, he will be rewarded. And if he is not positive and not taking care of company's interest, he may be accountable or punished. Here comes stewardship theory. You will find shareholders at one side and then stewards. There is a connection like empower trust from shareholder to stewards, and then protect and maximize shareholders' wealth. Here you can see shareholders' wealth. So at one side, shareholders' profit and return, another intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. It's a point of motivation. Now we will understand. The stewardship states that through firm performance, a steward protects and maximizes shareholders' wealth. Steward means managers, executives. They will safeguard company's interest. Stewards are company executives and managers who work for the benefit of the shareholder, protecting and increasing profit. So these are their functions. When the organization achieves success, the stewards are satisfied and motivated because it is the result of their efforts. It emphasizes the importance of employees or executives acting more independently in order to maximize shareholder return. There is a need to give power to managers and executives at their levels, because once they will have power, they can take decisions. And if they don't have power and they don't have decision-making authority, so we can't foresee the results. Employees take responsibility for their jobs and work hard at them. Oh, this is clear. Stakeholders theory. Stakeholder theory included management's accountability to a wide range of stakeholders. So it focuses on accountability, that somebody is doing some work. What is the performance? Whether it has achieved objective or not, it comes under stakeholders theory. It states that managers have a network of relationships to serve in their organization, which includes suppliers, employees, and business partners. So there is a relationship between all actors. The theory focuses on managerial decision making. Interesting. Managerial decision making, and all stakeholders' interests have intrinsic value, with no one set of interests assumed to be more important than others. So if I will look into it, stakeholder theory, there are three key points: accountability, relationships, and managerial decision making. Then comes resource dependency theory. Resource dependency theory examines the role of board of directors. Beautiful. Role of directors in ensuring that firm has access to resources it requires, because resource allocation comes from the director level. So they will foresee, under this theory, you will foresee role of board of directors. It states that through their connections to the outside world, directors play an important role in providing or securing essential resources to an organization. So they are more focused for arrangement of the resources. The provision of resources improves organizational performance as well as firm's survival. Very much clear. The board of directors contributes information, skill, access to key stakeholders such as supplier, buyer, public policy makers, and social groups, as well as legitimacy to the company. So if we see the resource dependency theory, there are four main points. They focus on the role of board of directors because they got good connections outside and inside. They are concerned and they must be accountable for organizational performance, and their contribution is very much required. Inside business experts, support specialists, and community influencers are the four types of directors. Transaction cost theory. According to transaction cost theory, a company has a number of contracts, either within the company or with the market, through which it generates value. Whenever you will do some business, definitely you will have some contracts that you need such kind of items, the quantity, the volume. So there are different contracts under transaction cost theory. Each contract with an external party has a cost attached. Definitely, without cost, there is no contract. If the cost of using the market for a transaction is higher, the company will conduct the transaction itself. So, you can produce your own products and services and you can outsource. So, if there are costly items, forget it. Political theory, very interesting. Rather than purchasing voting power, political theory proposes that shareholders develop voting support. So, there is a difference, voting power and voting support. So, they are focusing on voting support. It emphasizes how government favor determines the distribution of corporate power, profit and privileges. Thank you very much. Keep watching and do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Best of luck.